Hey friends, Pedro here. Let's have a look at the market and see what interesting coins can we find for today's analysis. Looking here, we see there kind of a pullback in the market because Bitcoin has a pullback, but we see also coins that are pumping. Mainly, there are some of them. So is not everything red. And because Bitcoin did not dip during the weekend, actually I'm positive for this week. I'm expecting to close a green week after a few red weeks. Now looking here, we see that these coins are performing pretty well. Dusk, Rose, CLV, and I will have a look at Rose. It is a coin with a market cap of 1.2 billion USD, and we can see that it had a pretty nice year. Now let's have a look at the chart. And what do we see here? We see that Rose has started this week very strong. It did already close the last week in the green, which is already a strong move. And now we see this week just came close to the 9 EMA and now it's bending higher. So it would be pretty safe to say that it could try to challenge the previous all-time high. I don't know though if this will happen by the end of this week, but even if it won't close a candle above it, it will try to attempt at least maybe to touch that through a week. So if we look at the RSI, yeah, we see the RSI is just broke above the EMA, so it has a lot of room to go, and now we are moving to the bullish zone, which is very nice to see. Most probably afterwards we'll come and retest it and head upwards even more. The MACD, it's a bit extended but still head upwards. Now let's have a look at the daily. We can see we had 3 green days. We can see also golden cross right here, the 9 EMA through the 10 EMA. I don't know if it's golden cross, it's a good cross, a positive cross. And as we can see, usually after this we get some pumps. Here it corrected and then we had this another one with this big leg up. Now what I would look for this coin, if you look at this as an ABC corrective wave, we could say that we just had our C wave and now we are putting another 1 to 5 Elliott wave, and looks like we had the first wave, the second one, and now we are through the third one, and usually the third one is the longest one. And what I would expect for this, actually, if we do a Fibonacci retracement right here, so there is a chance that this third wave could end up here if the coin has the strength to do that, or otherwise could end up close to the previous all-time high or somewhere here in this area. So I am expecting to test at least this area right here, right? And if it managed to close this wave in this area right here, so the next fifth wave could go up as to the red line, but that would make it the longest and is not correct. So maybe around this area or something like that. So as future targets, we would have these areas right here. And this is no financial advice by no means. If I would be to enter in this coin, I never want to buy green dildos right here. We are far away from the EMA. I would expect to touch the EMA and see if it won't broke down. But I would set actually a limit buy orders close to EMAs, right? So let's say that 9 EMA can go like this and we have this green candle. For today, I would set a limit order right here. And for tomorrow, I will set a limit order where the line is going to be, somewhere around like this. And that would match very well this resistance level right here. So if I manage to snag some from here, there is still 36% there, and to the weeks 50% growth, and if it will hit this target right here, is going to be 100% gains, and here almost 2x. But it's going to be very interesting to see what it will happen in this area right here. This is the area of interest, and see if it will break it or if it will struggle. Other strategies that people are using for this, but I don't really use too much breakout strategy, would be like if we go above this area right here and come to retest it, then to buy again, or some people are buying after reaching this level, and if a candle close above this, and then they buy it right there. But I like much more to buy on the retests usually, or at the EMAs when the coin has a pullback after a push. And that would be it. Thank you for watching and see you around.